Pay Money Wubby is a racist skinhead. Hold on a second. What was that? He's not? Why is his head bald? Skinheads derived from London working class? And they were teenagers. Oh. So he's not a skinhead. What about a racist? He's not a racist either? But he's talking about something that involves race. But he's allowed to? Everybody's allowed to put their input on stuff? Oh, well in that case, I have something to talk about. The cut. Pay Money Wubby talked about the cut. Multiple people have talked about the cut. I'm also going to talk about the cut because you might want my input. Who knows? Anyways, the cut made a video that starts off extremely strong, and I'll show you the first part here.
What exactly are white people superior at?
Oh, well, according to television, everything. A white man could fly. Even a white woman, she could be 4'1". She knew karate. She could take down 15 people.
So as you can see, she's probably, I'm guessing, she's referring to superheroes and movies, right? But I don't know if she understands this, but there are tons and tons of black superheroes. Even the main character in the new Spider-Man that's on PS4 and PS5 is a black man, like a black teenager. And he's Spider-Man. He's a superhero. He can jump super high. He can shoot webs like Spider-Man. He's even got extra powers compared to Spider-Man, like the original. So I don't know where you're going, lady. But the video kind of transitions into like a lighthearted stereotypes, right? Like talking about white people putting mayonnaise on everything, which mayonnaise is kind of gross in my opinion. Just put butter on stuff. What is mayonnaise really good for unless it's going on chicken burgers? That's really it. And like it's kind of too spicy for me, so I avoid mayonnaise and ketchup. It's really, really spicy. So we're getting off track here, but basically the cut was trying to play this off as like humor, but it's not humorous at all. It's literally just white hate speech. The farther it goes into the video.
Cats, letting them get on your countertops while you're cooking. Yes.
What exactly are white people superior at?
Fuck, man, like making cereal.
Casseroles.
What kind of casserole?
Tuna.
Whatever, that's fine. But then it progresses into, well, I'll show you here.
Taking what's not there.
Taking shit.
Taking our ideas.
Copycatting.
Gentrification.
Appropriating things that do not belong to them.
Taking over other people's cultures and making you believe that they invented it.
Maybe they're thinking of it as repurposing. It's like recycle and repurpose.
As my grandma would say, them white folk, they'll take it if you don't copyright it.
They are very good at destruction of land, destruction of people, destruction of humanness.
It's literally just hate speech on white people. And sure, did white people colonize a lot of places? Absolutely. I mean, Canada, the US, it was all colonized by Britain. But on a side note, that is in the past. Why are we not focused more on like our current communities and what's going on now instead of what's going on in the past? Yeah, this place was colonized. Yeah, it was taken from, the people who owned the land before us, right? Absolutely. I'm not denying our history, right? That is the history of Canada, at least. I don't know too much about American history, and I'm sure I could look it up if I cared enough, but I really don't. I mostly care about Canadian history. Yes, white people came to Canada, colonized the shit out of it, absolutely destroyed many lives, but here we are today. Let's focus on building society the way it is now, right? Let's stop the racism. I mean, people are like, oh, you can't be racist to white people. You can't be racist to white people. But I'm sorry that I fall under the skin color of white, and that's a racial group. And if you hate me because of that, then you're a racist. It doesn't matter what color skin you have. If you hate a specific group of people because of their skin color, that is racism. I don't hate any single person for their skin color. I hate people for being fucking assholes. That's what I hate people for, right? But if you're like, oh, there's that white boy, I hate that guy because he's white, you don't even know me. You don't know what I'm about or who I am or anything. That's racism. So basically the cut was like, let's fight racism with racism. Let's basically portray white people in the worst light possible. And let's continue to push this narrative of racism versus racism equals a better outcome for people who have been subjected to racism. That doesn't make sense. Racism plus racism just creates more racism. When somebody is racist to another race, they start to hate that race that was racist to them. That is a lot of racisms we're talking about. But let's say, for example, I go up to a black man and I'm like, fuck you for being black. He's like, well, why does this white boy hate me? Why is this white guy being racist to me? And then he gets it again from another white person. He's going to be like, oh shit, white people suck. I hate all white people. That's racism. Or, for example, reverse the roles. A black man comes up to me and he's like, fuck you, white boy. And then another black man comes up to me and he's like, fuck you, white boy. I hate you because of your skin color. And I'm like, well, then I hate you because of your skin color. It doesn't work that way. We need to come together and fight these battles together as a group instead of against each other, because that's what we're doing right now. We're fighting racism by being racist to the other races. It doesn't work that way. The only way to actually abolish racism is to come together as a group of just people, because we're all human beings, right? Black, white, Asian, Filipino, anything, whatever, it doesn't matter. We're all human beings, and we just need to be nice to each other. This is absolutely ridiculous. This white hate propaganda is ridiculous. And I mean, YouTube will probably delete this video for sticking up and saying, what the hell, dude? This is not right. But YouTube won't delete this video for being actually racist. It's ridiculous. I mean, how is this allowed on YouTube? How can somebody perpetuate people in such a negative light, white people specifically, and still get away with it? I wouldn't be able to do it if I said, what are black people superior at? And then instead I just shit all over them. No way my video would be up. I would get a strike. I would probably get banned on the first attempt or the first post for hate speech. It's ridiculous that this video is still allowed up. That's all I have to say for today, though. Catch me on the next one. Bye-bye.